The Daily Bread Food Bank is holding its annual Thanksgiving food sort this morning, and that is where we find CP24's Beatrice Vaisman. Beatrice, good morning. I mean, a lot of food banks in general have been saying that they're struggling with donations this year, but still lots of work to do where you are.
Absolutely, lots of work, and it takes an army as well, Lindsay. There's an army of some 200 volunteers here this morning in Etobicoke packing these Thanksgiving baskets. Mayor Olivia Chow, no stranger as well. I've been watching her working here this morning. She's been putting in the work along with all these amazing people who are here volunteering their time. And you're right, there is a need every year, but especially this year. Daily Bread Food Bank seeing record-breaking client visit numbers, up 51% in the month of August compared to this time last year, Lindsay. So it's gone up almost double in the number of people that require help from the Daily Bread Food Bank. Not only that, the number that's really important here are new clients, some 12,500 new unique clients accessing help from the food bank now each and every month. Here's what we heard from the president and CEO of the Daily Bread, along with Premier Doug Ford, who's been here sorting all morning as well.
This is the most critical food sort that we have ever had in the history of the Daily Bread Food Bank. We have never seen client volumes the way we have as we are today. 65,000 people is what we used to serve. That number now is 275,000. Last month, another record. Every single month, 12,000 new individuals are signing up to a food bank for the very first time, and we need to have this food sort as a public awareness to get the food out, but also change the systems causing people to come to food banks.
It's very tough right now. Times are tough. Cost escalation is going up. And you mentioned about affordable and attainable homes. That's one thing I know all three of us agree on. I've sat down with the mayor a couple of times, and that's what we share. We have to build more attainable and affordable homes until people can have a roof over their heads. And all together, throughout the province, we're going to build 1.5 million homes, and vast majority of them are going to be attainable. They're going to be affordable, that people can move in and call it home.
So here we're watching some of the volunteers sorting all kinds of food, from the lentils to the almond milk to the mayo, and of course you're going to get all the fixins you need for Thanksgiving as well. It takes an army, as I've been saying, Lindsay. You can't do this without volunteers. Michael and Matthew from Toronto, they've been doing this for several years now. Why do you guys keep coming back?
I think it's just supporting the good cause. I mean, there's a lot of issues going right now with food insecurity, and especially during a time like Thanksgiving, it's essential to help. And you know, it's a good thing bringing a family together and doing it as a whole team is something that we really look forward to each year.
Matthew, I mean, 5 years now you guys have been doing it. It takes time out of your day to come here and be a part of this. Why is this important to you?
It's really just a good feeling that you get out of it, knowing that you did something good during Thanksgiving, and knowing what you're thankful for is also something really good about this.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my friends, my family, my health, and just everything, really. Everything going on.
Michael, knowing how many people rely on the food bank every month, like hundreds of thousands of people, just to be, I guess, a part of this, of making someone's Thanksgiving just a little bit easier, what does that mean to you?
I think, you know, it's the little things that count, and with such a growing problem, like even the few politicians that spoke earlier mentioned it's a growing problem year over year, and I think kind of being a part of the solution is something that, you know, is good and something that I hope to be a part of. And I think it's also, at the end of the day, also on our government to kind of reduce the need for these food banks and introduce new programs that kind of help support that process. But at the end of the day, you can do what you can, and I'm happy to do what I can. So.
You sound like a young, you know, politician in the making. How did you get involved with this? Like, what started 5 years ago that you guys said, let's do this?
It was through our parents, actually. They were interested in doing this, and then they brought us along for our first time. And I remember our first time was definitely kind of getting to know and getting familiar with things was a little different, but now having done it for a few years, nothing really new, so it's good. It's good to kind of know what you're doing and where things kind of are, at the end of the day.
Well-oiled machine. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. They'll be here till around 3:30 this afternoon, Lindsay, packing these boxes to make sure as many people as possible who need the little extra help from the food bank do manage to have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving, an enjoyable one with their families. Back to you.
And so great to hear from those who come out and volunteer every year. Beatrice, thanks for that. We'll check in with you a little later.